Joe Bennett, followed by Cliff Silvers.
Yeah, good evening, Governor. My name is Joe Bennett. I live in Milford. I want to thank Representative Kidd for sending me the email and say how good you look tonight. And I wanted to know, Governor, that you could address the home-based care system. That was one of the AARP's big priorities where I know everybody's for it, but I'd like to know, hear from you, where they move people out of the nursing home and back to their home.
Sure.
Yeah, like last year I saw somebody, we actually renamed the campaign, somebody testified to it, somebody that had actually been in a nursing home was moved back into their apartment and they said it was like living again.
Yeah, no, we're big believers in that. I mean, you know, we believe in money should follow the person, and in many cases, for substantially lower cost, interestingly, lower cost, you can give a person a better quality of life by allowing them to keep in their own, stay in their own home, or live with another person with assistance. So we're big believers in that. We're doing everything we can. We're pulling out all the stops to do that as quickly and as rapidly as possible. One of the great problems in Connecticut, and I referenced this before, we got out of the housing business for a long period of time. We weren't building housing. One of the most effective ways to deal with this, with a population that needs some level of services but doesn't need nursing home services, is something called congregate housing. Congregate housing is housing that has services built into it. Somebody reminds you to take your medication. Somebody looks in on you. Somebody, maybe it's a congregate dining facility. The state of Connecticut didn't build any additional congregate housing for about 15 years. During a period of time in which our state was aging rapidly. We're actually the 7th oldest state in the nation. So we're back into that. We're funding congregate housing. By the way, it has implications for folks with traumatic brain injuries as well. One of the things we're just big believers in this. I think, you know, the government, when it takes one size fits all attitude, is not at its best. And what we're trying to do is to avail ourselves of all of the options. And when options save money and improve outcomes, that's all we want to do. So we created a new department for senior citizens. We didn't have that. We're one of the few states that had no department that was specifically devoted to that. And the commissioner of that department has a long history of working on these very issues when she was in the legislature, and she'll continue to work as the commissioner of that department. Okay?
Thank you very much. Next speaker.